We are back to year 4 for the FiLL coming up in May of next year. And today we are going to go through what the theme is. So this is a bit of a theme preview, and I'm super excited about that. You can go to our website for more information about the FiLL. I've got some screenshots from all the different from past years, whether it was John Paul DeJoria showing up as a special guest, whether it was our 9 grid gallery, whether it was all the interactions in the community that came from the workshops, whether it was working with professors from the University of Texas, whether it was filling your bucket. This FiLL has become a legit event. I mean, it's really come a very, very long way in a short amount of time. And when we are looking at a theme, we're looking at multiple areas of inspiration. And I'll take you a little bit behind the scenes, and then I'm going to do a theme reveal. A theme reveal is coming up. So some ideas that really were part of our thinking for next year's FiLL is one was we're a big promoter of grid-based thinking and have a lot of design-driven visual tools that we perfected over the last 15 years with an award-winning Minnesota designer. And grid thinking is something that works really well for visual tactile learners. And we have a whole family of grid-based tools. So the first idea was something playing with the word grid, like off the grid, on the grid. Austin, by the way, has a power grid there. That's a big topic of conversation. So we throw out the word grid. Then we also was thinking, this whole idea of X's and O's. And X's and O's, think like tic-tac-toe on a 9 grid, so X's and O's, and sort of the X's and O's of business, And and then ultimately, and this was very much a team-driven conversation. I mean, all the creative happens within the walls of Qnity. We don't outsource our creative, our naming any. We do it all ourselves. And it was a combination of Michelle Schuster, Adriana Rispy, Aaron, JP, I mean, that's, a couple of our directors. And so we threw around some ideas, and all of a sudden it just started to click. And it started to click. And what started to click is really the evolution of education, sort of as I've imagined it. Education that really is designed for a creative, tactile learner. Someone that really enjoy hands-on activity-based learning. And in our core bodies of work, profit, growth, and execution, we use pretend salon spa as a way to really teach people principles on the different business practices for profitability, growth, and execution. Learning as we've gone through the last 15 years that in many cases when you're approaching a subject like profitability, one of the first things that you want to do is like pull up your own numbers and start digging in and start applying it to your business, but not so fast. That pressure takes away from the learning of the practice. So what we've done in our programs, a huge innovation, and it's made a big difference, is we really start out teaching in a non-threatening environment through a hypothetical company called Pretend. And it's been instrumental in practicing what you learn before you apply it because it takes away the emotion and all that. So anyway, Pretend. The other thing that has really come up is gamification and how learners really engage with content today. And gamification has been things that we've done in the past at Qnity retreats, but we haven't really gamified to the next level. So anyway, so all of this put together, came up with a very exciting theme that will bring a certain type of energy to the FiLL. And the theme with the FiLL is really about filling the gaps of your business and filling up your bucket. So this year's theme will be play. Play. Why not? I mean, the tools and the training are just there at your fingertips to play with. And so we're still going to have that rich experience with professors from the University of Texas, a lot of data, a lot of the things, a lot of community and all of that. But what this theme does is it gives us the opportunity to create an environment where we're able to learn, share community, fill the gaps, fill your bucket, an environment that brings a little bit of sense of lightening things up, so lighten up a little bit. And so anyway, we're going to have a ton of fun as a development team to pull this out and explore it. And the ideas and the creativity and the innovation coming out within our team is just incredible right now because we gave ourselves permission with this theme to really bring a different energy to the fill. So anyway, super excited about the theme. We're going to unpack this a little bit more as the days go on. We haven't even really announced this to all the members of our team yet, but hey, light bulb moments is usually the place where you hear it first. So you're hearing it first. That's the theme. If you haven't signed up for the FiLL, you should, because this is going to be an amazing year number 4.